That's funny. Okay, do this. Ah! You look sickening, darling. Do you want to see it? Okay, look at yourself.
Oh my days.
Okay, get inside.
This is so nice.
It looks pretty there.
Thank you, Jessie.
You're welcome. Do you like it? Okay, cool. But yeah, continue.
Face paint on a young child is one thing, but full glitter makeup on a young boy is a completely different thing. Whenever I have kids, and if I have a young boy, he will never, ever have his face bedazzled. Nor will he ever have his fingernails painted, nor will he ever be walking around the crib in heels on. And while some people out there might say that that is a degree of expression, I call it a form of conditioning. And while this young lady is posting this up to the internet for likes and comments, she may not even have an understanding of the potential impact and or implications of feminizing a young boy for the world to see, and such it might open him up to bullying in the future. But this is where we are in the modern day society today, the active feminization of young boys. And what's even scarier than this is women like this that actively fight to do this to young boys in lieu of the potential repercussions. This is why fathers matter. Because before he ever gets a shot at being masculine within his manhood, this is how he is being paraded. This is not cute. This is not cool. Simply, this is unjust. The quote up here reads that I did my little cousin's makeup today, and I can't help but think how many single mothers are out there that do this exact same thing to their young boys. You value your want of feeling very warm inside over the potential development of this young boy. And truth be told, I think it's sick. But guys, before I get canceled, understand that this is not an LGBTQ issue. And truth be told, as a heterosexual man, I don't care what that community does. It has no bearance on my life at all. Y'all good in my book. To me, this is much more of a fight for masculinity amongst heterosexual men. I think that adults should make whatever decisions that they want that are inside the lines or the structures of law. My issue is when you bring this BS to children that may not understand the societal or the cultural implications of what it is that they're actually doing. And this lovely young lady actually proves this in these tweets. This Twitter user by the name of BuyTop, writes, just fishing for likes. She writes, and what you're seeking is female validation for your homophobic, small-minded, fragile male ego. Get a life. And what's so interesting about this is that saying anything against what it is that she's doing to this little boy is considered homophobic. That's what the woke tries to do. They will weaponize something that you're not to delegitimize the point that you are making. But BuyTop responds, the joke is on you. I am homosexual. You posted a video of you doing makeup to a minor child who doesn't understand the gravity of this or being posted to the internet, all for your selfish likes. What am I missing? This isn't wokeness. This is BS. Oh, okay. So you're under the impression that nor he or his parents know about this. That's funny. To which BuyTop writes, and you're under the impression that a kid of his age grasps the concepts of all of these. That's funny. Also, I like how you're not denying the fact that you're fishing for likes. Good job there. Which is exactly what this point is. There's a small component of her that is getting warmth from creating a new homegirl out of her little cousin. But the biggest dopamine hit is posting it to the internet for that validation. To which BuyTop replies, just so your small mind understands, allow this child to grow, understand and decide for himself. What you are doing is confusing yourself and him. Support him if he decides he is a homosexual or trans after understanding. And that understanding comes with age and experience. By top, pause by the way, absolutely nails this. Pause again. Modern women today create the men that they don't want. You are actively feminizing this boy, but will hate to date a feminized older man. But one can only think where this behavior might actually lead to. Meeting my dad in person for the first time.
Glad to see you, man.
What's up, boy?
What you do, take a class?
Be careful calling him boy. You don't want to misgender the young person because you might get canceled. Let's go.
So is you surprised?
Kinda.
You ain't no kind of surprise. Was it worth the wait?
Yeah, it's alright.
Love you.
This clip absolutely went as viral as what it did because you can just feel the confusion just just permeating off of the screen. But let's continue to watch.
I didn't think you guys was gonna come this way.
Did you even suspect it, Gregory?
Did you suspect it? You Granny?
What you say?
Did you even suspect it?
Not really.
And to be honest with you, it's been like 20 years since you've seen your son and this is the first time and you knew that this is the particular situation. Why would you record it and then post it up for the gram? Like you would think that this would be a private moment where everything could be discussed, not on social media. You gotta give people privacy to digest information like this. And I could imagine that being in jail for 20 years would mean that you haven't received any diversity and inclusion training so that you can be inclusive for all types. All right, but before I get canceled, let's just end this video, okay? What I will say, though, is that I'm really surprised how open that father was after doing so much time behind bars. But yeah, getting back to that first clip as well, some will argue that what we just witnessed is due to nurture, and some will argue that it is due to nature. Regardless, children have extremely malleable minds and have no concept of boundaries for their behavior before they understand the cultural or social norms of a society, which is why it's so important to have a father present to reiterate these things to them so that they can have the most value within their life while creating the best results in it as well. Questions, comments, concerns? Y'all already know what to do. Mediocre tutorials and reviews at gmail.com. What you guys think about today's video? Write your comments down in the comment box down below so we can engage in this particular conversation. Hopefully I won't get canceled because of this video. But I tried to do my best to have the conversation while also inspiring those out there to think more critically involving these very nuanced topics. Things that involve children is nuanced because the rules of adulthood are different for the rules of children. And we have to be able to acknowledge that and do the best that we can to lead them into the future, understanding what this all is and how that they can get the best results. Until next time, YouTube. Peace!
You don't wanna see me get vexed. Bars on your phone, tell them man you can't jack. The big girl, the ones who can't stretch. Breaking the neck when we in the car next. You don't wanna see me get vexed. Bars on your phone, tell them man you can't jack. The big girl, the ones who can't stretch. Breaking the neck when we in the car next. Dead bars, need defibrillation ASAP. Get boxed with a straight gap. I'm reminded of mind state they lack. Every time that they incline, we go way back. All they wanna be is just ruthless. Never seen